Alright, fellas. We got another game. We got Moscow versus Barcelona. Another game. We got Moscow versus Barcelona. Yeah, ready to get going, ready to get into it. Both have dropped in rankings quite a bit since my initial rankings, and that's more so because I guess I overrated both of them. And it'll be interesting to see what Armani Ant has to say. As that is blocked to start off the game. Great defense by Barca. And here's Kenneth Roden. Roden finds Chris Tan, and Amon Wolf just pokes that look. Amon Wolf in the starting lineup for the first time for Moscow. They've decided to move. They've decided to move Tyrese McGrady onto the bench to ran out the sick man. As Patrick Vince shoots a quick midi, it's off that time. Kenneth Roden with the board. And Barca has a chance to take a lead, and so that's a quick shot. But I think that was Bam Bam off that time. And now Amon Wolf with the rock. Finds Zaniel Phantom. That's a nice move from Zaniel. He gets a little bit of space from Bam Bam. Robble's there the whole way though. Great fake from Phantom. And that's a nice lay. And Zaniel Phantom gets the first points on the board for Moscow. As Pinkett, quick lay off. Jeremy always gets the first points for Barca. As Larry James now with the rock. Larry had an amazing first game. A little bit quiet of a second game. We know what Larry can do. Now 5 seconds left. He might have to do something special here. 4 seconds, 2 seconds. That's a good step back. Off again. Quite inefficient for both teams to start. As Chris Tan now with the rock. One more pink card, one more Bam Bam. Bravo, another player with an amazing first game. And a quiet second game. Be interesting to see who decides to take charge of this one. That's a good steal. Ethan Daniel pokes it loose right out of Patrick Vince's pocket, and he yams that one home. Nice steal and jam from Ethan Daniel. Let's get the first bucket for Barcelona. Two to two, both teams playing great defense, you could say. Not allowing any easy buckets. That was a nice breakaway slam by Ethan Daniel just then as Larry James shoots the step back three, and we know he can hit those every day of the week. Bam Bam now with the rock. Finds Chris Tan, finds Pinkett. One more to Roden. Back to Chris Tan, he wants that three, and he'll hit that three. Coming right back at Larry James. And Chris Tan hoping to improve off a rather inefficient previous game. I think he shot 3 for 14. Zhao Li now with the rock. Patrick Vince was open for 3 for a little bit. Can't find him. That's a good steal from Chris Tan. Barca looking to push. Finds Pinkard. That's another jam. And here we go. This is the Barcelona we are used to seeing. Larry James with the rock. He just hit that really nice shot as Kennedy Roden pokes it loose. Finds Zhao Li. He can't really shoot, unfortunately. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Larry James has got the mismatch. But so is Amon Wolf. See if we can get it to him. Instead, Larry shoots it off that time. Amon Wolf with the height mismatch. Wonder if it would have been smart to go to him. Larry already taken 4 shots to start. As Pinkett now. Big screen. Bam Bam's going to have the open midi. Decides to drive. Nice little fade from Rubble off that time. PV now with the rock. Down low to Phantom. Phantom's already got 2. Wolf wide open in the perimeter. They get it to him, and Amon Wolf off that time. He's usually so efficient, but unfortunately off that time. Yeah, looking back at Chris Tan's earlier block, great performance from Tan. Oh, Wolf looking inbound. Finds Amon, back to Patrick Vince, back to Wolf. 7 seconds left. 5 seconds. Phantom's got to do something quickly. 2 seconds. Zaniel, quick three off that time. Sees Chris Tan with the rock. Nice spin. Pinkett now with the ball. Pinkett wants to take it himself. That's a nice take. That's a foul by Lee. It's good flight, and I see you, man. Don't know if you caught your last game, but very close game. 1 point win for Tokyo. You were top scorer for Suns with a nice 17. As Rob Harker checks in for Ethan Daniel. Garage checks in for Larry James. And Tyrese McGrady on for Amon Wolf. And it's a nice screen for Phantom. PV might have the open shot. Instead, that is a bad pass. And Chris Tan with the hustle. Unfortunately, can't grab a hold to it. That's Begaric from the rock. There's a big mismatch. Chris Tan and then Phantom. Begaric is going to have to chuck this, and that's great defense from Bam Bam Rubble.
The ball goes to the away team.
Bam Bam now. Oh, going right at Phantom. And that's a nice bucket, and Bam Bam gets himself on the board. Moscow. Quite a disappointing start, I'm not going to lie. As Zhao Li now with the rock, back to Tyrese. He's recently just been relegated to the bench. See if he can prove them wrong as Tyrese shoots a quick three off that time. Parker with the rock, nice kick out. Tan, Rubble, back to Chris. So Chris Tan almost had to help defense. It's like Kenneth Roden gets a nice midi off that time. Nice defense from Moscow. Let's see if they can turn this game around. And that's a foul by Rob Parker.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tyrese now wants to drive. Nice spin. That's a nice lay from McGrady. Bring the game back to within 4. That's a much needed bucket. Moscow, I need to see that go in. Bam Bam gets a screen from Jeremy Pinkett. And Bam Bam just off of that 3 again. Unfortunate for Rubble. Zhao Li now with the ball. That's a nice step back, and Lee gets himself on the board. Nice floater. It is a 2-point game. Both teams are slowed down but scoring. And a very low scoring first quarter. That's an illegal screen from Pinkard. That is unfortunate. Just shifted his feet. Begaric now with the rock, kick out Phantom. We know he can hit those, and he does hit those. And just like that, Moscow down by 6 to now up by 1. Doubled their score this quarter. Nice to see. As Roden finds an open Chris Tan. That's bad help defense by Moscow, but Tan cannot make Moscow pay. Patrick Vince gets an open 3, and that might be cash. Ooh, just rims it out. Unfortunate from PV. 15 seconds. Barca will look to hold for the final shot. And Bam Bam, quick 3. And he hits that. What a shot, Bam Bam Rubble. Hit that corner 3 and give Barcelona back the lead.
The visiting team, 14.
And quite a low scoring game. Pretty inefficient. Oh, pardon. Start of the second quarter, Barcelona versus Moscow. Interesting to see both of these teams a little bit lower down in the team rankings. And unless one of them significantly blows out the other team, I can't see too much movement for either of them as Bam Bam gets the take and Manuel Phantom comes flying in. That's a tough foul.
First team foul. At the line for the away team. 0. 2 shots.
Converts both of those free throws and Bam Bam's got a quick 5 points. Now Phantom back in the low post. Gone to Phantom quite a bit, Moscow. And he has been reliable as Tyrese McGrady gets an open three, and that one's cash. Tyrese looking to get himself going. Has had a rather lackluster first 2 games, but looking to improve. As Bam Bam, quick three, that's off. Phantom now with the rock, and Harker comes with the help defense, just smacks it loose. Kick out Tyrese McGrady, and he just hit a three, and he hit another three. Tyrese. As Chris Tan goes aggressive, and that's a nice little midi from Tan. Both teams shooting rather inefficient. Larry James now with the rock. Getting Phantom down low in the post again. They decide to double. That's a kick out to Spencer. McGrady was open temporarily. Larry James now in the quarter. Oh, McGrady's going to get the wrap. Third three in a row. Just off on that one. Rob Harker now. Haven't seen Ethan Daniel in a long time. You have to say, I will say Ethan Daniel is probably Barca's best team. But they don't really go to him too much often. As Chris Tan now shoots the corner three, and that one's good. Nice bucket, Chris Tan. Larry James with the rock now. That's good help defense from Bam Bam. Phantom had a little bit of space, sort of, and that's a nice double. But Larry James gets an open three. That might as well be a free throw. Larry James. Another three for him. Tight game, very close game. And both teams have started to pick it up on efficiency-wise. That's his Chris Tan going right at Larry. That's an aggressive take, and that's an aggressive layup. And he points at Larry James after the finish. Looks like he's trying to start some beef Tan with James. And that was a good pass, but Bam Bam Rubble reads it. It's his Tan, guarded by Larry James. And that's a good pass, and Roden gets the jam. Spencer now turns over as Bam Bam 2 steals in a row, and then it's an outlet to Chris Tan. Larry almost gets that one loose. Instead, it's going to be a jump ball between the 2 point guards.
It will be a reject.
That's going to be a nice win from Chris Tan. Bam Bam picks that one up. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Bam Bam gets a nice couple screens. That's a contested three. Does not matter. Barcelona extending their lead a little bit. What a run they've been on. Finds Spencer, one more to lead. As Larry James shoots a quick open midi, and all 4 of Barcelona were there. Harker now finds Bam Bam, and Rubble's definitely got the mismatch with Larry James on him. Kick out, Harker open three, bang. 10-point lead for Barcelona. 15-3 run, I think. It's been a while since their last bucket. That's going to be a much needed timeout for Moscow. Larry James looking to get the ball. Oh, mate, Ethan Daniel checking in for Barcelona. Been a while since we've seen him. Same with Amon Wolf. Spencer now with the rock. Back out Phantom. One more to Larry. Larry's going to get a screen. And that's a nice quick three from James. Off that time. Here's Bam Bam. Finds Chris Dan. Back to Cannon. Ethan Daniel's going to get the screen. Nothing there as Chris Tan's probably going to shoot this himself. Tan going right at the rim. Down low over Boa. Off that time. Lyons with the rebound. Wolf now with the rock. And that's going to be a steal. A foul. Chris Tan. Getting a bit too preemptive on that one.
Number 8,
Bagaric now. 7 seconds. Bagaric can hit that. Nice little midi from Bagaric. That's a nice pull-up. That's where you needed to see it go in. That's what Moscow needed to see to go in, I should say. This Barca, I would like to see them as a team. Definitely go to Ethan Daniel more as I say that. Here's Ethan Daniel. Nice quick three. Because he can do that. He got a steal on a jam earlier. And that was his only shot attempt. And then now he gets an open three and he hits that one as well. Bagaric now with the rock. Driving on Chris Tan. That's a tough look for Bagaric, and he gets that to go again. As Bam Bam gets a strain, and that's probably just enough separation, and he makes Lyons. What a pass, Bam Bam. Right between the legs of Lyons, and that was a nice jam. Bagaric now with the Rockies. Already scored back-to-back points for Moscow. So they want to go to Lyons down on the low post. 8 seconds. Lyons, nice move. Perhaps too aggressive. Chris Tan, one more Bam Bam. Allowed to cannon Chris Tan, 5 seconds left. He's going to shoot something rather difficult. And that's off that time. That's a nice quick midi from Wolf. Haven't seen a lot of him so far from Amon Wolf. And now here's Rubble with the rock. Kick out Raboa. That one's off as well. Patrick Vince with the ball now. One more to Amon. Down low again to Phantom, and Bam Bam reads out the whole way. Daniel Phantom, nice steal though. And it's going to be a jump ball. Chris Tan with the rock. Bam Bam's got his takeover. Got sharpshooter takeover. Let's see if he utilizes it. Good screen. Bam Bam. Nice little midi, and that one's good. Nice bucket from Rubble. And Moscow, they can't seem to get anything going. Bagaric now with the ball. Looking to do something with it. Looking to create some offense. I think he scored the last 4 points for Moscow. As Phantom now gets the nice little fade, and that one's good. That's going to be a deep heave, and it's good. And that will basically sum up this game for Barcelona. I think that was Bam Bam with a 3/4 court heave. And that one's in, 41-27. going to be half time. And Barcelona, I would say, kind of running away with this one. £15 for Bam Bam. Great from them. And Moscow just been inefficient. And I would say it's because, I don't know, a lot of individual play. It's probably more so, I mean, a little bit of advice what I do for Moscow. If I was going to do some tendency changes, I would see what I would change everyone's play discipline to be relatively high. Because I know for a fact a couple of the Moscow players have very, very low play discipline, which of course leads to, you know, them shooting a lot of shots. This is Zhao Li. As Daniel Phantom just gives that one to Bam Bam Rubble. As Kenan Rodin's going to get the double screen, and we know Rodin can hit that. Off that time though, Wolf with another board. Haven't seen a lot from Eamon Wolf either. As that is an illegal screen on Wolf. Oh no. That is not what you want to see if you're a Moscow fan. Because Moscow, first game, they started off so well. They were so elite. They looked like they were going to be really, really good. And the past two games hasn't been that good. I don't know, they haven't been that good. And Barcelona as well, I think Barcelona kind of need to pick it up because they had the same issue last week. Barca kind of fixed that issue. Patrick Vince gets doubled. And it's the little things like off a double. Perhaps Phantom was open on the corner, so perhaps they would want to pass out of that. But not a lot is happening. Like, usually when a Moscow player gets the ball, they usually end up shooting it. Like, quite little ball movement. And I mean, you could say the same with Barca, really. I mean, Bam Bam and Chris Tan can't take up a lot of the shots for Barcelona. But I mean, the difference is that they're making them. And then that was a great play just then. Bam Bam to Chris Tan. A Chris Tan redemption game from him. That is what we love to see. Very woeful game, and dare I say, probably lost his team the game on a very close loss last week. He shot inefficiently when everyone else was shooting probably amazingly. And that's a nice three. And there we go, Moscow. When Moscow runs the plays, they get themselves, they kind of play their own game. Look what happens. Phantom gets an open three. And just like that, it's still 11 points. But they just keep going back to that. And they keep playing good defense on Bam Bam, which is what they almost did then, as Rubble draws the foul though. And it makes the first one. And it makes the second one as well. Wolf now with the rock. Haven't seen a lot of aim on Wolf, and him moving to the starting lineup was probably smart. But, of course, the 1-6 man on the bench usually gets more plays ran for them. As they're on the court with generics more. As Phantom shoots that three. That was a good look. That was off. That's a good pass. Ethan Daniel to Bam Bam Rubble. That's another quick bucket. And Eamon Wolf looks to get Moscow back on track. They are a shooting team. They have so many shooters. Everyone on this court, aside from Zhao Li, can hit the three ball at an elite level. Especially this man right here, Daniel Phantom, as he hits that one. Daniel is probably having his best game so far. As Bam Bam gets the screen, unfortunately that's right into Zhao Li, and that's never wise going up when Zhao Li is right there. Great defense from him. This time Kenan Rodin in the low post. As Bam Bam, nice little blow by, nice little midi, and that one's good. So here's Larry James. We're going to get a screen from Phantom. Larry does get a screen from Phantom. That's an open look. That's off. And they go for that oop to Ethan Daniel. I don't know if that was the wisest pass, especially with the coverage. As Eamon Wolf goes down into the low post, they find Patrick Vince, and that's a height mismatch as PB gets another quick bucket. Bam Bam instantly doubled. This was probably due a while ago. They find Kenneth Roden in the low post now. And Eamon Wolf just knocks that one loose. Great steal from Wolf. And he's got a full head of steam, and Eamon just yams that one home. Great steal and slam from Wolf. Good screen from Pinkett, and Bam Bam's going to go right at Phantom. And Bam Bam draws another foul. Fantastic night from Rubble. 23 points. As Tyrese McGrady checks back in for Moscow. Well, McGrady looks like he wants to get the screen. Does get the screen. That's a nice blow by. Instead, that is a bad pass. As Ethan Daniel gets an open midi, and that one's good. And Ethan extends the lead, 14 points now. We'll find Tyrese McGrady down low. Patrick Vince on the wrap. Tyrese does not get it to him. As Tyrese wants to take it himself. Gets down the low post, and Bam Bam just pokes that one loose. 5 seconds left. Patrick Vince is going to have to shoot something difficult. Never mind, Eamon Wolf is going to have to shoot something difficult. And that one's good. We know Eamon can hit those. Bam Bam instantly doubled. That is a good game plan from Moscow. Unfortunately, it leads to an open 3 by Pollard. But this Bam Bam doubles perhaps come a little bit too late. Here's Zhao Li gets a big screen, and Tyrese McGrady's going to get an open 3. And there we go. That is the Moscow we are used to seeing. They've kind of clicked in this third quarter. It's good to see. As Bam Bam shoots the quick 3, that one's contested. Tyrese is there the whole way. And Eamon Wolf looks to push. Finds Larry James. Get it to Patrick Vince. That is a little bit of a height mismatch, and PV's just going to use his body and back Harker down. And it is a single-digit lead for the first time since the first quarter. As Bam Bam, quick little shot, and that one's good. Back to 11. Larry James on the cut. PV does not find him, so they get Zhao Li back to PV. Patrick Vince with the screen is always deadly. And that is good defense from Rob Harker. He's there the whole way. As Tyrese McGrady's got to shoot up something difficult off that time. Here's Arthur with the ball back to Ethan Daniel. Yet to miss a shot again, Ethan Daniel, as he finds an open Arthur off that time. Rebound by Patrick Vince. As that's just 2K. That's just 2K. There's nothing I can do about that. Rob Harker with the ball now. Looking to get this final shot. Basically 8 seconds left. Harker's going to get a screen from Raboa. Great defense though from Moscow. That is a difficult shot from Harker, and that's off that time. 1 second left, and Tyrese is not going to get a shot up. Yeah.
Visiting team.
Sorry about that, fellas. There is, it's just 2K. It happens every now and again. Alright, final quarter. Moscow. That is what we're used to seeing. That third quarter. They must have heard me talking about them. Because that third quarter, that was good. That was good. They kept it reasonably close. But they tend to fall apart in the second. It's Tyrese McGrady gets a bunch of screens, and that's a nice three from Tyrese, and he hits that one. Eight-point game, and this is like, and that's another turnover for Barcelona. And that is a foul, and Begaric might as well just give him the bucket because I don't think Begaric misses these. Oh my god. As Begaric misses that one, and he missed. My bad. And he misses both. As Rob Harker with the ball now gets poked loose by him on ball. And Tyrese McGrady steals it, pushing it forward, and that's a nice pass to the Lions, gets a nice layup, and it is a 6-point lead. How has this happened? What a comeback from the Moscow Blizzard. Bowen now finds Pinkett down low. Haven't seen a lot of Jeremy Pinkett. And there we go. I think that's his first bucket of the game. That's a nice little hook. Cannon almost pokes that one loose. So they find Spencer. One more Begaric. Wolf gets the screen. And Eamon Wolf might get the blow by. Instead he finds Lyons. And that's a nice little midi. And that one's good. Also, I'd like to mention a little milestone. I'll probably make an announcement about it later. But our Munich versus Barcelona game last week, well, a couple days ago, about 4 days ago, just hit 100 views. That's the first time we hit 100 views on a video or a stream. That's what we love to see. It's a great thing to see. And hopefully we'll see more of that. And that's a great steal from Begaric. As Begaric gets an outlet to Tyrese. Tyrese gets fouled.
Number 33.
Yeah, Munich versus Barcelona, their game 4 days ago, 100 views. First game to breach triple digits. Great to see. It's been good to see the support that we have. Like, I mean, in these streams even later, we're probably averaging about, I would say, 7 to 9 viewers. So it's great to see as Bam Bam gets an open look in the corner. Instead he cuts baseline. And that's a great play. And Bam Bam and Chris Tan are back on. So Barcelona might look to run away with this one. That's a good screen. It's Patrick Vince. Nice little midi, and that one's good. 5-point game. And that's a good pass. What a dime. Chris Tan to Bam Bam Rubble. That connection's happening again as Bam Bam almost at the 30-point mark. As Larry James did have the open look, decides to shoot it anyway, and he hits that one. There we go, Larry, and it is a 4-point game. Moscow are chipping away at this lead. 5 minutes left. Kenna Broden will look, they find Bam Bam, that's a little bit too deep. They double up Bam Bam. 5 seconds left, that's just good defense by Moscow. 2 seconds, Pickett's going to have to force this deep hook off that time, leaving the board. And that's an illegal screen by Phantom. And Daniel Phantom, 4 fouls. Definitely getting up there. As Bam Bam shoots a 3, and that one's cash. Bam Bam Rubble, 32 points. And I think that's a new scoring record for the league. Larry James with the rock now, finds Phantom, and Phantom gets a nice blow by and a jam by Zaniel. That's what Moscow wanted to see, a quick bucket to keep him back in it. But that was a great three by Bam Bam Rubble. And he's broken the 30-point mark. Great to see from Bam Bam. And that we haven't seen a lot of is this man right here, Ethan Daniel. And he's still 100% from the field. Another three from Ethan. As Larry James gets an open three, this is a good look. And Larry misses the three. And that is off. That would have kept the game interesting. Instead, Kenneth Roden gets a chance to extend the lead, and he does. And just like that, he's back to 11 points. Yeah, Pickett came back, and Moscow have mounted a comeback, and that's a good kick out from Phantom, except that was a little bit too premature. Now, if Barcelona score here, I would say that would do it. As Bam Bam, quick three with his takeover off that time. PV with the board. Big rebound from Patrick Vince. And Moscow would want a quick three right here. And they kick out Tyrese McGrady. That's a great look off that time, and that would do it. I would say that would do it. Still 2 minutes 30 left. Still a chance. Bam Bam going up with it now, and what a layup. Bam Bam Rubble. Nice double pump. Phantom now with the rock. That's a nice hook from Phantom, and that's off that time again. And what was going to be a close game temporarily, Barcelona have extended their lead. PV almost pokes that one loose, instead fouls Binkert. Was almost going to be, was lining up everything for a stellar finish, and instead ends with Barcelona running away with it. But Moscow, so close, brought it within 4 points. Brought it within 4 points. And then Barca, I think they just had 10 points unanswered. Hey Chris, that was their bench as well though. It was bench versus bench. As Larry James almost thought about the stand back. Amon Wolf now with the rock. Back out, Larry James, open three, and that one's good. 11-point game. 1 minute 30. Chris Tan now with the rock. Honestly, this lead would be almost triple. Me personally, I think, as Pinkett absolutely just takes Ali off the dribble and gets the N1. I honestly think this lead could be so much higher if Barcelona actually played through Ethan Daniel. Yes, Bam Bam got 32, but Ethan Daniel has taken like, I think at most 12 shots over the past 2 games and hasn't missed. Ethan Daniel hasn't missed since week 1. He's shooting 100%. As now Kenneth Roden with the rock. Guarded by Wolf, 1 minute left. And that's a nice spin from Roden. Off that time, Wolf with the board. As Amon looking to take Roden off the dribble, and that's going to be an M1. Nice M1 from Roden. From Wolf. Foul on Roden, I should say. As Amon Wolf, first free throw is good, and it is a single-digit lead. But it is too little too late for Moscow. Cannon now with the rock. Nice ball movement from Barcelona. Looks like they actually are going to shoot this. 2 seconds left to put the game home. 11-point lead, and that will probably do it unless Moscow do that. It was 9 points, but Moscow kind of gave up. As Tyree shoots a quick 3, and he shoots that one as well. Wow, if Moscow kept trying, they probably would have been a little bit of a comeback. That would do it, 8 point. But really, I mean, it was a close game. It was 4 points. 4 points at one point. What a comeback. Almost completed the comeback Moscow, but Barcelona barely hold on. And what a game from Bam Bam Rubble. 32, I think he finished on. But if Ethan Daniel didn't miss this game, he hasn't missed since week 1. I think that's incredible. As Bam Bam. Yeah, what a game from him. He hasn't upgraded once, by the way. This is his base build. He's did an amazing base build. As Tyrese McGrady, first game off the bench, hits 18 points in 18 minutes. Hits 5 threes. Daniel Phantom, his best game, 17 points, 7 for 11, 3 threes. Larry James, 4 for 11, only hit threes. PV didn't get the ball too much. He got 3 layups, I guess. Amon Wolf as well. He didn't get the ball too much. He also got 8 points. And Zhao Li, 2.6 rebounds. Only shot 1 shot and got a block. Great from him. GG's to both teams. As Bam Bam Rubble. Mama. There goes that man. 34. What a game from him. Almost 4-4 and 4 with 4 steals as well. Elite game from him. 4 for 11 from downtown. 12 points, 7 assists. Nice comeback game from Chris Tan. That's what we like to see. Ethan Daniel, 4 for 4. I think he's 12 for 12 over the past 2 games. So 10 points, 4. Didn't miss a shot. Didn't really get the ball too much on offense. It was all kind of Chris Tan and Bam Bam Rubble. But great from Ethan Daniel. 10 points, 6 rebounds from Jeremy Pinkard. 5 points, 4 assists from Kenneth Roden. Great playmaking, and only 3 points for Rob Harker off the bench. And that would do it. Rise has a big announcement to make regarding the Prospect League. Well, I mean, it's not even really called the Prospect League anymore, but regarding the feeder program into the Global Pro League. Exciting to see. Rise is going to be running his own stuff. He's going to be streaming on the same channel and everything. It'll be exciting to see. But that would do it for this game. Bam Bam, I think he's the only one with an incentive payout. I think Sadowski got a double-double in the first game, but I think that's it. And that would do it. GG's for both teams. Great games. And yeah, appreciate you guys showing the support. Rise got an announcement. Make sure you get the likes up. And plenty more games soon. Appreciate all y'all.